Going back to all these different incidences that you've listed where people doubted your ability to continue pursuing a career in medicine or go down the path of sports medicine. All of these examples and the fact that you currently are working in sports medicine really shows that you have a tremendous amount of resiliency.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't that it wasn't a struggle, and it's not that I was like, I didn't just brush it off. It affected me. It was tough emotionally, but in some ways, I would say it propelled me to just prove to myself that I could do it.
Yeah, because the definition of resilience is the capacity to recover from difficulties, right? From setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And this conversation is providing some examples of some of the setbacks that we experience as we're going through trying to become healthcare professionals. There's the external world that doubts our abilities. There's our own internal negativity and negative thoughts that doubt our abilities.
Right.
And we have to overcome all of that to get to that end goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And going back to what you had said earlier in the conversation, I think being an athlete and being especially, I did team sports, but earlier in my high school career, I did some track activity. And so I had some experience with individual sports as well. And just having the ability to get back out there after a loss can help with being resilient, I would say, in your life as well.
Mm-hmm. Because we're going to have losses.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't an easy path. And even once you get there and you're practicing, life isn't easy.
No. There's always the 50-50. We have, no matter what's happening, you're not going to always have positive emotions.
And so one of the arguments that I've made is that the path to becoming a healthcare professional is hard. It's uphill both ways, if you want to quote some of the elders. And walking that path forces us to develop resiliency.
Yes.
We are a resilient breed.
Yes, for sure. And I think in the past, the resilience has been, as you said, forced. You would push through your pain and not pay attention to it and just kind of bulldoze your way through. Mm-hmm. And that ended up not working out in the end. A lot of burnout, a lot of really bad results. And it's finally coming to a head where we are realizing that we can't ignore the negative experiences we have that bring up really negative emotion. It's not that we're going to make everything positive, but we have to process it and deal with it and get help when we need it, or give ourselves the ability to take care of ourselves in whatever way we can, rather than resisting or avoiding that negative.
There's always so much that can be learned from failure. Mm-hmm. It's an opportunity to make some adjustments. There's so much benefit from failure if you look at it right. Like, what are the lessons that I can learn from this experience that I can incorporate into my tomorrow to make tomorrow better?
Right. A common saying and truth is you either win or you learn. There's no such thing as failure. You win or you learn. And certainly I've learned from those experiences that I described, but also from other failures that I've had. You learn. If you fail an exam, study harder next time. You learn from your mistakes. It's the same thing in life.
For us, by us, and just for us, this is Hope for Med.